great matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. And get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So FIU's offense will get the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He leaves it with his back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Dropping back, it's Proctor. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, and then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He's ordered an explosive play to the 40. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Second down coming up.
The inside handoff. Lowers those pads. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Little touch pass to the receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try to slam it in.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Owls! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On the ground, it's Rousseau. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. To the air, it's Proctor. Sends it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Powell. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He'll pull it on the read. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings.
Breaks away on the left. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. On the run, it's Powell. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defender. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air, it's Proctor. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Baker. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He fires to the left side. Got his man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a first and 10. Pressure coming. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Trying to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. They've got the screen set up. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida International.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Card. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Proctor. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to run it. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Buys a little time. Nice move to pick up yardage. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Go straight ahead. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the running back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Oh, he's looking to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the ground to try to move the chains. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They're going to ride this running back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. It'll be a draw. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. On the move, it's Powell. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Catch in the middle, it's Baker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. And they're not on the same page there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Makes the grab. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll move the tight end. The give from the gun. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. FIU pushing tempo.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense. Something.
He's got it for a big play. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Snagged in the middle, it's Baker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. This one's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll go to the air. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And right now, you still have a 2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively. You still got the lead, Jesse. No need to panic.
Yeah, and this is where your leaders on offense really have to step up. They got to keep everybody calm and make sure everyone's on the same page here on this drive.
Pulls and throws on the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. The give as they work on that clock. Fighting off the defender. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. The quarterback takes a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest